going on, everybody? Welcome to Rips Card Rips. We are live, ready to rip. 2024 Inception Baseball. Full hobby case, pick your team format. These auctions ended around 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining the break. Thank you, everyone, for the quick payment. Sorry, we're running just a couple of minutes behind. We're waiting on one last payment there, but we are all set now. If you're a new customer, welcome. If you're a returning customer, welcome back. I hope everybody's had a great weekend. We are going to get started here in just a couple of minutes. Again, we're live on eBay Live and YouTube as always. If you have any questions over the course of the break, just leave them down in the comments section on either one of those channels, and I'll answer it as soon as I see it. Otherwise, sit back, relax, enjoy the break. It's not going to be a long one. Not a ton of boxes or cards here, so we'll run through it. We'll do a recap at the end of all the hits, and we'll get these shipped out to you. These will go out first thing Tuesday morning. I got to travel a little bit tomorrow. Otherwise, these would go out tomorrow, as it's not really a tough sort, but these won't go out till Tuesday, so just making sure you know on that. We always ship within 2 business days. If you love baseball, I do have another case of this. They just went live now. These will run a week from tonight, so I have one more case of this product. We got a ton of UFC. We got some soccer. We got some football next week. So I think we have 8 cases running over the course of the weekend. So if you like what you see here, it's a pretty laid-back channel. There's no screaming, no yelling, none of that nonsense. If you like what you see here, save me as a seller over on eBay, and you'll see whenever our new player auctions or team auctions go live. I'd say we're about 90% player breaks here, but a little bit of team breaks mixed in. So happy to have you guys here. I hope everybody's had a great weekend. Hope you're getting ready for another great week. And like I said, we'll get started here momentarily. Please let me know if you have any questions at all. What's going on, Penn Simon? Good luck to you. Good luck to you. I know you're probably looking for some Paul Skeens. If you want to let me know who you're rooting for, I always love to know who's here hanging out during a live. That way I know when we hit a big one if you're here. Otherwise, if you're someone who watches it tomorrow morning, hopefully we'll hit you something crazy that you can enjoy over your morning cup of coffee. Big Papa is back. What's up, my friend? Lots of UFC. Joey Stacks, what's going on? Welcome all you first-timers. Good to have you here again. Pretty laid-back channel. Not a lot of screaming or yelling. We don't yell bang as loud as we can on every single auto. We let you know when we hit something crazy. Otherwise, we rip the cards. We have some fun. We'll get them shipped to you safer and more securely than anybody else in the hobby. Someone's looking for a Fire Woo. B-Woo is my boy. I love him. I bet B-Woo a lot. Big fan of his game. Love to see one of those. Mark is looking for some Orioles over on YouTube. All right, let's pop the case. Let's get rolling. Good luck, everybody. Again, thanks so much for spending some of your Sunday here with me. If you'd like to come back and hang out in the future, all of our options are always on eBay. All right, 24 Inception. 1 auto per. At the price point, I mean, some of the resellers trying to get $3.19 a box for these is pretty crazy, but at the price point for just 1 auto, it can be a tough personal rip, so hopping into a break and taking your chances is probably the way with a product like this, although I watched a guy rip 1 box and hit an LA auto out of 25, so you just never know, but hopefully we see a crazy case here. Travis is here. What's going on? All right. I want to see one of those alphas. I just saw the alpha parallel. Those look smooth. All right, let's do that. All right, guys. Nolan Ryan would be cool. I grew up watching Nolan Ryan. Actually, when I was younger, I got to see Nolan Ryan pitching. Angels Stadium. Good luck, everybody. Probably won't use a filler. We'll probably just run it. Sometimes I use a filler to build some suspense, but we'll just run it. Let's see if we see something crazy numbered. All right. I think the auto's, what, second from the back? Is that the way these go? Yeah, I guess we'll find out. All right, Kyron Paris is kicking us off. Rookie Kyron Paris, Angels. KP. Ranger Suarez, Phillies. Jorge Barosa, D-backs. Third from the back. All right. Second from the back. Christian Scott. Green. Christian Scott. We'll get all these sleeping loaded later. Jazz is your next green. The card on the back is a Cody Bellinger. And our first hit of the case is going to the Rangers. Nice Evan Carter out of $2.99 on card auto. Evan Carter. Rangers on the board. This is my first time watching this year, but call me crazy. Nothing else numbered for that price point. All base cards, greens, and one auto. Huh. Okay. Okay. Box 2. I feel like we got to see a little bit more action there for the price point. My humble opinion, but looks like we might have some red going here. And a thick 1/3 from the back. All right, let's find out what we got. Yariel Rodriguez, Blue Jays. Lubob, White Sox. Wyatt Langford, I believe this is red behind Wyatt. Let's see. Rockies, Nolan Jones at a 75 red. So nice Wyatt Langford green. Again, we'll get all these. Every card will be sleeved and loaded when they ship to you. On the back, Wyatt Langford. I think that's just a base, right? I know there's rookie variations as well. Rookie. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Dodgers. And a bat. Bats are good. Diamondbacks. Jordan Lawler at a 75. Mr. Lawler at a 75. Auto number 2. Okay. 54 out of 75, Lawler. Nolan Jones. If you're ripping this at home, 55-point loaders seem really good for the base cards. Otherwise, you're looking at hundreds so far for the autos, but hopefully we see something chunkier than that. What's up, Doc G? 9:30 tonight. I got to get up at about 4:30 and drive about 9 hours round trip and try to get home in time for our coach pitch playoff game. So I made this one a little earlier tonight than our usual 10 o'clock. Mr. Machado kicking us off. Manny Machado kicking us off. Pods. Riley Green. Rookie card. Tigers. Cards are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful cards. Mr. Yoshida. Red Sox. Green. This one's cool. Kodai Senga to 199. Little yellow parallel. On the back, you got Loperfido for the Jays. Only 3. Parker Meadows. What do you got? Brian Ramos, Frank Thomas, and who else? And auto is going to be Mr. Rafaela out of 99. That's a nice one for the Sox. Rafaela out of 99. Autos have all been good names. Autos have all been good names so far. Nothing crazy, nothing to jump up and down about. Good name autos. Is this kind of what you guys are seeing out of the products? A bunch of good name autos and then maybe one crazy case hit type auto? That's kind of what I remember from the past in Inception. Either one silver signings or one... Yeah, that's kind of what I remember. Patch auto or a silver signing or something like that. Sometimes you get lucky and you catch 2 big ones per case, if I remember right. Matos. The G-Men. Salvi P. Royals. Jack Leiter. Cool looking card. Rangers. Mr. Leiter. Austin Riley. And only Mrs. Riley. Nice Junior Caminero. Tyler Glass now on the back. And a green auto. He's got a bat in his hand. He's a good one. Jackson Holiday, Orioles at a 125. That one will work. Like I said, all the autos have been good names. Can't complain. Jackson Holiday out of 125. That one is what? 88 out of 125? That one will work. Some cases are hot. 6, 7 good autos. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there hasn't been a name that I don't like so far for the autos, at least. Nice Jake Caminero here. Yeah, good hits. Can't get mad about these unless you don't have those teams. But let's see what we got. See what we got. 4 more to go. Again, thanks so much, guys, for joining. Appreciate having you here on Sunday night. In the middle of the NBA Finals, Game 7. I'm not going to lie, I haven't watched a second of the series. I just don't have any interest at all in either of these two teams. So happy to be here. This looks like a big, thick, green patch auto. So let's see who we got. We got Adley Rutschman. O's 2 cards in a row. Adley. Manny Machado, again, we already hit that card. Marco Luciano is coming up next for the Giants. Another yellow parallel. This one's out of 199, 139 out of 199. Mr. Luciano. Aaron Judge, green. Patch auto is going to be green, so we'll save that for last. Mr. Clase for the Blue Jays and Jordan Wicks, Cubs. Who will the patch auto be? Good luck, everybody. Who will it be? Which way are we going? Player worn memorabilia. We're out of 99. All right. Mr. Rafaela again out of 99. So I'm kind of a weirdo with that. Like, I hate when you're getting 8 autos in a case. And 2 of them are the same player. That drives me crazy every single time. But if you've got the Red Sox, it certainly isn't making you mad. Rafaela, 2 times out of 5. I genuinely hope we don't pull another Rafaela card. But that's just me. Could have been better, I suppose. Could have been worse as well. 3 to go. Let's see something else cool in here. Still nothing really out of the case to jump up and down about. There you go, 508. Happy for you. Happy for you. Got your 2. Fine if we hit another Red Sox auto, just not. I mean, when you're getting 8 autos in a 100 auto checklist, it's always kind of weird to me when you spike 2 of the same guy. It's like, are they even paying any attention? All right, auto's going to be 3rd from the back here. Was 2nd from the back in the first box. Mr. Yoshida. Yoshida, base. Bo Bichette. Here comes the man of the hour. Bo Bichette. Here comes the man of the hour. Mr. Rafaela, green. It's everywhere. We can't get away from him. He's chasing me. Freddie Freeman's up next. And then from the back, Trey Lipscomb, Nats, and Jared Jones. Trey Lipscomb and Jared Jones. Pirates finally on the board. See if we can't snag you a Skeens in here somewhere. What are they, a box? I think they were like 179 from Topps. Guys like Blowout are trying to get 300 a box for them. So somewhere in the middle, I guess, is probably the right number. Pods, yes, sir. Jackson Merrill at 299. So that's the thing, is like, we're 6 autos in. These are all great names. So that's the positive to the product, is the auto checklist is awesome. I mean, that's nasty. Jackson Merrill, still wildly underrated in my opinion. 53 out of 299. Can't go wrong with the names you're pulling out of these autos. Freddie Freeman. 2 boxes left if you haven't hit yet. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Nice hits, though. I mean, Holiday, Merrill, 2 Rafaelas, and Evan Carter, a Lawler. You can't argue. We are due. If I know Topps, we are due for a stinker. I hope we're not, but we are due for a crappy auto. This one feels thick, though. This one feels thick. I don't know if Judge is in this product. He would be in that one subset, Immersions or whatever, if he did, right? We got a green, thick auto towards the back. All right, good luck. Riley Green, we already saw your card, Riley. Riley. Matos again. Curtis Mead, Tampa. The Red Sox stay hot. Masataka Yoshida to 75. That's just a beautiful card. Everything about that card is perfect. The red team color match, the design, photo. These cards really are beautiful. Yoshida, nice one. Red Sox, keep rolling. All right, we got Zach Wheeler to 150. On the back, Mason Wynn, Cardinals. And the thick one, player worn. I assume we're going that way. We are going that way. O's again. We going dupes again? Nope. Colton Cowser out of 99. Chunky 3-color patch. O's and Red Sox stealing the show tonight. O's and Sox rolling. Another nice name. Another nice name. Wheeler. All right, last box coming. Not sure what to expect. Hopefully something cool. Maybe silver signings or something. Again, thanks, guys, for spending some of your night here with me. I appreciate it. One more case of this a week from tonight. So those auctions are going live right now. If you can't get enough of this product, I'm going to give you one more chance. Looks like a purple auto. Davis Schneider's kicking us off. Tyler Soderstrom. A's. Andy. Dodgers. Nick Gonzalez is up next for the Pirates. Graham Pauley and Kyle McCann are our last two there. We didn't catch one of those alphas, which we wish we would have. And our last auto and last card of the break is gonna go to, why not, the Orioles again at a 199, Jordan Westberg. Can't argue with the cards. Can't argue with the hits. Can argue with the spread of teams if you don't have one of those two that hit all the hits. But I don't know. All in all, kind of what I'm used to with Inception. Definitely no bad autos, so that's a plus. Quick recap for you guys. It was a nice case. Nick Gonzalez, Andy Pages, Freddie Freeman, Rafaela, Judge, Caminero, Riley, Yoshida, Langford, Jazz, and Christian Scott are our greens. Numbered cards that are not on stand. Zach Wheeler, Phillies at a 150. Yoshida at a 75. Red Sox. Luciano at a 199. Giants. Senga at a 199. Mets. And Nojo, Nolan Jones at a 75. Rockies. Autos. Jordan Lawler, D-backs to 75. We'll go Orioles. Colton Cowser at a 99. Patch auto. Rafaela 2 times. First one's out of 99. Second one's a patch auto. Game used, also at a 99. Evan Carter, Rangers. Westberg, purple, out of 199. Jackson Merrill out of 299. Padres. And the head of the break's probably this Jackson Holiday out of 125. Penn Simon, you have a good night as well. Sorry we didn't catch you that Skeens. Guys, again, if you want to jump in one more case, I have one more next Sunday. I hope everybody has an amazing week. We'll be back Thursday through Sunday next week. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye.